Hello, hello. Been a moment, though I shall say no more. On that subject, at least. So, last time I streamed was in the first half of November, and during that, we attempted to get through the first wing of the New Alliance raid, the Echoes of Vana'diel. Unfortunately, we locked out during the last boss, and were unable to complete it. Quite a bit has happened since then, though for me, not much of this. I've leveled a handful of jobs. I don't actually know how many jobs exactly I've leveled in the meantime, but this is what my little block looks like now. I know for sure that in the interim I've leveled Ninja, because I finished that within the past few days. And in those similar length of time, I've also got Samurai very nearly leveled, but I ran out of rested XP, and I didn't feel like doing the Orgeronics? Whatever the fuck it is, like 3 more times, in no small part because I fucking hate the first boss. And DPS queue times, even on Aether, are not ideal. Although being able to get on Aether now is nice. Let's not think about what that says about the population of the game. This event actually has some items I kinda want, which is the main reason why I finally got enough of a kick to do this again. And you know, while I'm getting the event out of the way, I have about 3.5 now hours before I have to get ready for work, so hopefully it's enough time. I'm going to be queuing right when I start the quest, because I have no hopes for a fast queue, and hopefully by the time I finish the event, it won't be too much longer. Let's see. I did notice something interesting. A small part of me really hopes that it's just a thing I missed during my prolonged hiatus, where I was only logging in once every week and a half to keep my house. But I could have swore I even streamed doing it. The Medicine Man reappeared in the Sapphire Avenue, and I now have another Fantasia in my inventory for doing that quest. I kinda hope that that's just another free Fantasia that I just didn't hear about them adding. Irregardless, I almost never use Fantasias, so even if this is, like, gotten through an exploit unintentionally, because I'm not gonna end up using it with any degree of likeliness. So, hopefully, if this is ill-gotten, the GMs can simply just pluck it out of my inventory, no harm, no foul. That said, if I might just hop over to like Crystal or something, because the only thing I can think of that might have triggered this, assuming it's a glitch, the only thing I can think of that may have triggered it would have been the fact that I jumped data center, and some weirdness because of that meant that it didn't quite recognize I hadn't done that, or that I had already done that quest. The only thing there is, why just that quest? There's a lot of blue and yellow quests. Maybe it's something to do with like being able to like cross-reference with your inventory or cross-reference with achievements. I don't know, man. Yeah, curious bit there. In fact, actually, you know what? While we're on a sleuthing adventure, real quick detour to New Gridania. We'll see if the Moogle one is still there, because I believe that still exists, at least until next patch, I think. So real quick, we'll give Jonathas a visit. They seem about equidistant. Wrong way. Yeah, the attire given by this quest looks interesting, though I'm very confident I will not be using most of it. Bar minimum, the gloves and boots may be added to a glamour or two. I am... Birds? I am... No, see, this quest wasn't refreshed. Oh, I must have missed it then. I must have missed them adding a new one. That's the only thing I can think of. I will still be running my jumping over to crystal test off stream, just for all of our sakes. I'll mention it in the next stream. I'll write it down in case that's 5 months from now, but you know. At the very least, I'll be going through the new patch quests, and that's only in like a week or two. Something like that. So, let's get right into Little Ladies Day. And as soon as I finish this first step, I'll be queuing. Ah, Arentel, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took to the stage, but they've since become a Little Ladies' Day staple, even though they weren't in the past, like, 3 events. Now we hope to introduce another such a sensation, but this time the singer will be butler-themed. I have titled this new act the Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants, and loyal servant to his princesses. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but it would seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. Would you mind looking in on him for me? Peacock is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with a designer at Astamian's Aesthetics. Are either of you merchants? Yes. I will grab a stack of each, even though I'm 99% confident I already have those. And though it drains my meager reserves dearly. I just got done buying a nearly full set of the Archeo Kingdom set for maiming, because I really wanted to do this on Reaper. Oh shit, Q. I could have done it on Viper or Dark Knight, as I ran it with Dark Knight the first time, but the idea of stumbling ass first into being the main tank is not appealing to me whatsoever. And the idea of playing Viper didn't appeal to me as much as playing Reaper. I could have done it as a monk as well, under similar auspices and a summoner, but I didn't want to be a summoner, and I didn't feel like buying the... Oh, sorry, I couldn't buy the gear for monk because for some fucking reason, just the gloves, everything else very reasonably priced, just the gloves for striking on this server world were like 200,000 gil. Not worth it. Fuck that noise. It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night, and it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, what do you want? Freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? Sorry, I haven't leveled any of my crafters to 100 yet. An adventurer. What can Maribel, famed designer of Eshman's Aesthetics, do for you, darling? Oh boy. You know, I'm something of Weaver myself. Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costume conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, but I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are just so many dimensions to looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I have other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? I'm gonna just, you. This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. Ah, it was Vana'diel, yes. I'm sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? Well, it's like a royal advisor type thing. Perhaps you should have researched that instead. An unobtrusive servant who anticipates his master's needs, I suppose. Perhaps I'm misremembering what the definition of seneschal is. I see. Then my fixation on being dashing was entirely the wrong approach. But at least now one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of a seneschal if I am to be the best seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me on my research? Huzzah! Then first things first, I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up, that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of fall to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. Yeah, this is going better than I was expecting. My genuine hope is that, worst case scenario, I can be carried by the rest of the party. Because I'm going in basically blind. I've forgotten like 95% of the entire raid. Other than like visual indicators, or more so, the final boss. I will probably pick that up reasonably fast due to how badly it fucking emotionally scarred me. But like it's been like 4 months since the raid came out, so I'm pretty confident it's probably gonna be like figured out by most people in there. You already have all the fucking healers, goddamn. My impressions of a seneschal, well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure that as many happy customers as possible. Preparing for things in advance is a skill both seneschals and servants have in common. There is no better way to ensure satisfaction, be it for a customer or the master of the house. That word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It is said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. I'm rather taken with Sultan Baldric's Seneschal for a Day idea. Having someone devoted to your needs alone is like a dream come true, don't you agree? Oh no. Weaver's Guild, right? Yep. A seneschal. Why, yes, of course. I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around waiting orders have no business taking the position. A seneschal who cannot act on his own initiative is not worthy of the title. Oh, that's right. I never did the Viper or the Pictomancer quest lines. See, I'm torn on what to do about that because I didn't pick them up on stream. Is the issue? In part because I was going to run at least Viper as the main and Dawn Trail, yada yada, didn't happen. So I don't know what to do about that. The best course of action, right, in terms of archiving the entire thing would be to go through, spam click through everything, read nothing, blindfold myself, and go as fast as I can. So I don't remember anything. My reactions can be as genuine as possible as I'm going through it on stream, right? It's a lot of fucking work. The alternative is I look up a video of the quest lines and I stop right at I steal someone's content actively, as is Twitch tradition. I embrace the beginning of my React Andy arc. If I'm really lucky, you know, but no. The third alternative is I just never do it. So, I'll figure something out eventually, or at the very least decide on something. Oh, guess what, Arntel? I was asking about seneschals in Peril Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incredible worth, but even the heavily discounted price, there's far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? Could it be that you're a little too trusting? Oh, was I on the? Oh my fucking god! No shot. Was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. I see. So a seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what needs to be done and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans? Yes, but when I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. And that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a while longer, I'd appreciate some help in becoming the best seneschal I can be. Let's go! Adventure awaits, huzzah. If only I leveled your Dragoon, I could, This is a partial lie. I used my noob macro. Very partial. Hang on, let me just, scroll lock. I'm gonna... Actually, hang on. If I'm fast enough... never mind. Never mind. Not worth it. Oh, I didn't limit my, my frame rate. Hang on. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, I'm panicking. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Apply. Really rough for a second, we'll get over it. What I didn't mention is that I'm also relearning Reaper just a little bit. I may not even be able to pull off the double wind shroud.
Careful! That girl is stronger than she looks.
So I remember she had like a switching mechanic.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Where like you had to like be in and then immediately out. I think something like that. Or was it like a
Here we go!
Kind of like it when you did Dunscape.
Wait for it!
So first ring, second ring, third ring. I'll be out here.
Bam! Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it!
This one will be everything out. Okay.
Nerfine drop kick to your fat head!
Now to be misaligned. How did you do this?
By the light of the dawn!
Uh-oh, panic.
Not bad! Not bad at all!
I hope I didn't kill
Oh, we're just getting started! Wait for it! Wait for it!
I'm dead.
A roaring uppercut!
Ow, I'm dead. There was no way I could have not been knocked
Behold,
out.
the blessed power of Altana!
I claim no responsibility for that one.
You ready for this?
Honestly, I'm a little impressed with myself. I haven't died yet.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Okay, I'm just gonna take damage again because there's really no way I can do
Open
anything
your eyes!
while I'm not knocked into the spikes. Oh, there was a way. I'm okay.
This should do it!
I now understand the depths of my idiocy.
Take this! And that! And one of these! Now we're having a party! Time to get serious!
I wonder if you're meant, you probably are actually, to use the little spike as part of
Wait for it! Wait for it!
part of the opening, like when you're using Shroud, that, or the DCD oven.
You can't stop the flood of mortal existence! Still kicking? 'Cause so am I! I'm not done yet!
Ultimately, I doubt it matters, because you're still weaving as much as you can. It's not like I'm missing a weave because of it. Or like ignore all the positionals I'm
This
missing.
wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first,
Oh boy, loot.
the only way out is forward.
Scouting. I can still only get one per week. That's dumb.
A
I'm
four.
pretty sure next patch drops that. Oh, the dragon.
We'll look after the girl.
Wasn't the dragon the only one we didn't wipe to our first run? I'm not sure.
What is
The
that?
range.
Some kind of neural ritual?
LB this. Ah, wrong buttons. Oh, I'm floundering. How do I make my thing? What is it? What's it called? Death design.
I sense something up ahead.
I'm gonna pass
Something
on these
big.
because I don't want either of them. I can only take one per week. May as well go for
A dragon.
defending chest piece.
But
Yeah,
surely
dragon
it's
move.
no match for you.
Oh wait, no, I got mine. Fucking up. 1, 2. Oh, this is a big ground area. Go away. I'm remembering. A big fuck off frontal cone. Maybe? Oh, this is the Get me out of here. Well, you know what? I didn't keep up depth design. Doubling up on depth Oh, I completely forgot what this mechanic is. You have to kill these or else they give me damage boost. That or they just do a bunch of damage. That's the No, bad. Am I dead? Yes. Yes. Yes, I am dead. At least I didn't get far enough into my combo to waste Arcane Circle, so... The green moves. one more. Why you like this? That's why they were gathering. I'm lost.
Teleportation magic.
Where's the loot?
Brace yourselves.
I was told there was loot.
Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Aiming, beautiful, thanks, appreciate it. Very cool, love it. I'm the main thing now.
There's something about that big tower.
Oh my god, it's a big AoE. Am I dead? Something. Well, I'm going in with a guaranteed double enshroud, triple enshroudment, but not underneath damage bonuses, so alas. However, I must get closer to this run of the pack. Ran! Man, are we already at the final boss? No.
5 of them?
This
should be interesting.
I don't have any sort of interjectability on Reaper. Also, I'm Alliance A, so I have no clue which one I'm attacking. I guess we're attacking this one. Okay. I fucked it up. Double enshroud. What a fucking thing.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Fuck the rotation. I need to rotate. Oh god.
finds you.
I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
Where's it coming from? What am I doing?
Radiant's creep.
Mixing a luck stack? Is that what's happening? I'm looking at someone? Also, I mistimed my progress, unfortunately.
Cowardice dismembers.
Very unfortunate. It's fine. I'm good. I'm not dead. Yeah. Nothing back.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Not dead yet. Somehow. Fucking somehow I have not died. Fucking healers doing double time to keep my ass up.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues.
That's cool. Run. I'm not dead. Everything else.
Cowardice dismembers.
Still not dead.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that finds you. Arrogance despiles.
Simply die, please.
Cowardice dismembers.
Beautiful. Beautiful. The scary one's dead. Honestly, the Taro Mage is the scariest one. I'm not gonna lie. Being as he's the one with the instant party wipe ability.
Wuklamat chose her companions well.
Oh my god, it's a thing I can need on.
Our next destination.
Wrong job, though. I will greed
No
on
doubt
this
a
business.
warm reception awaits us.
I get it, I get it.
Let's
If I
go
don't
and
get
have a
it,
look.
I'll get over it. I remember that he gets armor in his second phase, and he becomes infinitely meaner because of it. That's all I got. I know that he has a sword attack. I think the sword attack is only a tank thing that I don't actually have to worry about. I know that this music reminds me a lot of the Protoss. That's all I got. This is just piece of play. Oh. I'm not a fan. Gonna be honest.
Until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world! The land trembles before my might!
Oh my god! Okay. Okay.
Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
Okay, so I want to stand here and run there. Right? Correct. Okay. Why is it too... Okay, he holds the orb glows.
Flames
Okay.
of hatred!
I'm getting back echoes of Vana'diel. We're getting there.
There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash!
Ignore the fact that he no longer has depth design. It's totally there, I fucking swear. Minus 21 goes down. Very cool. Very nice. Loins? Loins point out?
Let the fires ride and rage! Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
Fuck Double and Shroud. We even said Double and Shroud is good anyway. I'm dead. Embrace it. Let's deal damage right for a while.
The darkness within me shall devour you all!
That's too early. Thing. Another waste of our things.
This insult!
Get the fuck back here.
I will scour it away with your blood! Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion!
Oh, good on.
wretched filth! Return to the feculent soil that birthed you!
I have hopefully enough time to get 20 more upstairs. Well, trust Pipeline. Pipeline trust.
The spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Take damage. Worth it. I will simply die. First death in the final boss. I'm no, second death. I died in
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
I'm only a partial floor tank. I'm not a full help. A full floor tank. I even timed my arcane dust strike. Oh, this is 3 tier? Oh, it's delayed and 3. I'm dead. Somehow not dead. Otherwise known as a lucky motherfucker. Rolling. I may die. It'll be worth it. It wasn't worth it. I'm gonna trust the samurai. Every party has melees on it. Why is this fucking race? What's going on? Let's fucking go. You know what this means, right? Brief break from Little Ladies Day. Oh, I can't do that yet. What's the loot like? Did I get my drop? I didn't. What does that look like? Gonna be honest, not a fan. I'm gonna try again on that chest piece. I got the chest piece, let's fucking go. Dark Knight's gonna be happy. I'll try it for, no, didn't think so. Can I get any of the other stuff? Any of the other stuff? Any of the, no. Worth a shot. I'll give it to, the tank. A lot of very good, portraits. Oh, I should have hidden my head. Shame. Are you alright? I only died twice. I'd say so, yeah. She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. Ah, she stirs. A two-headed lizard trying to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? We're working on it. I should know better than to judge people based on their appearances. It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Prishi, by the way. Nice to meet you. And with that, I can have my FPS back. Let's fucking go. Okay, I am going to step away for a few minutes. Brief restroom break. I'm also going to see, will it let me swap? It will. Will it let me apply glamours? Didn't give me an error message. Yoink. Very good. We're going to do the rest of this on Dark Knight, as was the original plan. When I come back, we're going to wrap up all of this, talk all the shades and whatnot. And when all that's done, I'm going to wrap up the rest of Little Lady's Day, and that's probably where I'm going to call it. But we'll see how long it takes. But in the intervening time, this is a pleasant song. I hope you enjoy it. That is the wrong scheme. There we go. A little out of practice. Hi, I'm back. Wrong scene again. There we go. Beautiful. Today's just been full of surprises. There's much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant's Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Arntel. Hopefully this girl can give us some answers. I doubt anything in this zone is going to change between right now and the end, when I'm given free roam, so I'll just keep going. What were your names again? Arntel, Bakulajaja. Arntel and Bakulajaja, right? I don't know where you're from, but I can tell I'd love to visit. Can't say I've ever been anywhere quite like you before. Met anyone quite like you? However. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tauri and nearly killing a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tauri not long ago to protect Ulmia. A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gululjaja's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gululjaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning, young Prishy here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Ulmia person. So, it was all an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. It was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue, like your left head, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue, like me? I usually fight with my fists, but didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all of this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? What would that I could, but when I go there, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where, exactly? Juno. At least, I think this is Juno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they can tell us something. Go with Prishy and see what you can learn from this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We will remain here and keep watch on this rift. Real quick, just gonna adjust this. There we go. I sense something foul on the winds here. The sooner we leave this place, the better. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Tenshoro as well. It's in the back of Neptune's spire, across the way from the fountain. Here she is, now accompanying you. I've only visited Juno a handful of times, when I needed a place to lay low, and maybe to lick my wounds once or twice. I always enjoyed my time here, though. Met quite a few interesting people along the way. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamul Ja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Araja unless, my gods, has Gululjaja laid siege to At Gerhan, and is Juno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamul Ja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. I do hope Serpent General Eliapo is alright. Auction house. Any questions? In the past, great wealth. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows? You may get lucky and find something way below market price. Can I convince you guys to say, me at 1K, can I have Monstaras recorded Dale? Alas, my love, so shy. I am Patrol. He is Patrol. He is Gundam. Party, looking, dark, samurai, dragoon. I'm a dark knight. Small talk. Sheet music exchange. Sorrow. I didn't get a 1. Not even a 1! You're new to Juno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you were taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Kuan and Mindartia, or Dartia. You'll find there's an upper level, or there's an upper and lower level, a port and the administrative plaza of Rulude Gardens. At least you would have before, always in and out of Lower Juno appeared to be blocked or cut off. The situation is here is worse than I thought. Even teleport and recall spells seem to have no effect. What do you suppose has trapped us here? What do we got? Looking the Fool. Looking the Hermit. Kuru Magnific Kataru, all revealed. I Chululu divining 5 card other Werthers. I love a good Werthers. I haven't had Werther's candy in a hot minute though. Oh no. All of these references that I would have understood if I'd stuck with playing 11. I do not see myself ever going back to 11 though. I didn't have anything against the game, it's not the sort of thing that I would enjoy playing long term. What? Why is this blocked off? There are supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Can't say I've seen your sort around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Gridania? Can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from San Daoria, Bastok, or Windhurst. Considering the present state of Juno, though, seems strange is becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. What sort of place is Gridania, anyway? Maybe I can visit someday. I think it's Windhurst that it's similar to. Windhurst is the one in the forest, right? Okay, what am I missing? Does this door open? Oh my god, it does. Neptune Spire applicants invite our branch. Please, we'll issue membership. More doors. Shades? You press against the door, but it refuses to budge. Won't open? And I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's head ahead of the Tenjiro. When the world's in danger, he's always here to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? That sounds like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakudoja, see if he's noticed anything. Returned at last, with answers, I hope. Not so much, but hey, we learned some things. So, we're truly in this Juno, as she says. But we traveled all over Tural and never heard of a Juno or Sandaora or any of those other places. What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all you Mamulja are from Aradeja. Prishy, you're all right. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? He's the one who asked me to go and look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? My name is... You must be the one they found wounded in the Skydeep's cenote. Well, we have to call you something. How about... Alexol? Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventure in Arentel's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. Alexol. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alexol it is. Or is it? I don't know. So, where are we exactly? Juno, or at least a close approximation, surely. You remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? None of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Hey, he's the one that put me under a spell, I'm sure of it. So, the Buniwa sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So, we really are in Juno, and yet something about it feels so off. I never said that this is the real one. It is an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Zozarulajah and I ventured through the gate to the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession. The power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. In that world was called Vana'diel. It's screenshots from 11. I know this one. I was there for the half an hour I played the game for. What a load of rubbish. As if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. So, is the implication going to be that Vana'diel is one of the other reflections? He turned to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Galul-Jajah for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use my ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vana'diel. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Zozarulajah used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist for so long as I please. Fortunate, then, that world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope, more than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believed was from Vana'diel is of your making, then am I... Gods, that would mean I am as well. You, yes. Well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun. But that bastard is dead. Is dead to me. By my hand, Tural will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vana'diel, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliyolal matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamul-Jah of that world. I won't let you sully the memories of Vana'diel. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Zozarulajah, wait. I'm so curious what the implications here are. Damn it all. Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough. But now we have this Vana'diel to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prigi and Alexal must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? First he served that tyrant Azrulja. Now he would dare usurp the throne of this pale imitation, or for this pale imitation of the Dawn Servant, sniveling wretch. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Srilja's claims. Prishti, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own, you can only imagine how she must feel. Now is not the time to be disheartened, at least not here anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Srilja to be safe for long, or to remain functional. Let's return to Memuk while we still can, and my mother will want to know of what we've seen here. So, I'm curious what this means for Final Fantasy XI. Also for Electrope. So, the way I can see it, either Alexandria was set in the world of Vana'diel, and assumably throughout all the course of 11, they simply never interacted with Alexandria. Which, as someone who's never played 11, maybe that's tenable, but I feel like I would have heard that theory floated if it held any water. Alternatively, the space in between worlds is literally in between realities, in a similar way to how, like, Noctis was able to visit Eorzea. Or Matthias. But then that means that the space between realities is filled with Electro. So basically what I'm saying is I'm interested to see how they develop this. And a little worried. Still ellipses. Now that we've returned, I can see how this isn't the Memuk that I know. I'm glad to see you and Bakuljaja return safely, and you've brought a new guest. There you are. I thought you should be the one to explain what happened out in Yacht-El. So basically, we live in a simulation. Not simply from another territory, but from another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two worlds together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Memoja of your Vana'diel. Goodness. When we first met, may I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vana'diel, the Memoja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Memoja and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours, in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. The power was used to justify our preeminence above all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. Better. All of your hard work will be for nothing if Surreal succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping it. I promise you of that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor, as an adventurer of Vana'diel, we will put an end to Surreal's schemes. If he were here, I'm sure he'd have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real on another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Surreal piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Vana'diel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Surreal has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge our intel once more. If you're to be ready, I think it's prudent the two of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and see to our own preparations while you're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prishi and Alexal to Tuliolal. I genuinely hope that I'm not going to be responsible for giving them a tour of Tuliolal. I'd really rather not. I'm going to be so honest right now, man. I have no doubt Alexal and Prishi will be safe in your hands. But do make sure Bakuljoja doesn't overexert himself. I'm genuinely worried that this isn't Adrian. They're gonna actually make me walk them around the city, aren't they? Okay. Maybe it'll be a cutscene. I can do a cutscene. We can do that. I'm good with that. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So, this is Tuliolal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first appraise the Landsguard of what's happened, or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? I'd sooner rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard, and maybe take them out to eat or something? Ah, I know. Take them to Auntie's to sample her tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that you're taken care of. I hoped she might remember me, but she doesn't seem to even know me. Gods, who am I? Auntie's tacos, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos. Shocking, I know. Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alexal's memory. How many stops? Okay. That's not awful. I don't even think that that's the scenic route, honestly. Okay, before we step in there... The diversity of the people here is unlike anything I've ever seen in Vana'diel. I can't tell you what a relief it is to know everyone here can get along. Walking the streets of an unfamiliar city, it feels like I'm back on another adventure. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride these things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding in Vana'diel. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. I don't think there's any here. I have one. Those creatures remind me of the Chocobos in Vana'diel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, wheresoever the roads might lead us. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I've remembered something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts, but he would only agree on the condition that I retrieved for him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who's made such queer requests. Oh no, there's one. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities of Vana'diel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. So, these are the markets of Tuliolal. There are so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit spot right about now. No, Kashi, remember, you are about to eat tacos. Oh, I could level my crafters using leaves. That's probably what I'm going to do, in fact. Probably the best way to do it, actually. It just is. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be Aunt T, but Kuljuja recommended we sample your tacos. So, we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Well, Kuljuja sent you, did he? Take a seat, and I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. Tacos at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. This meal's on cool jaja, so don't hold back. She has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Vana'diel? Don't make me silly again, please. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vana'diel? Years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War, they called it. And it wasn't long before my home was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land, connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fell to the Tavansian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have you any tales of daring you can share with us? I once saved the universe. I've saved the world a handful of times. I once killed a giant worm. That was kind of cool. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamned living legend. I mean, yes, but... a hero and living legend. In fairness, most of those were canonically not solo. Sorry for the wait. And literally everything after Endwalker is canonically not solo. Actually, canonically everything after a certain point in post Shadowbringers is canonically not solo. Because you can just call in your best buddies. There was much to appraise the Landsguard of, as you all know. That Surreal Jaw was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Galul Jaw was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there are others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. A dangerous thought, so Surreal Jaw could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Juno to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. Free teleport, maybe? A small one? I'm fairly sure I've had Tavansian tacos before. They were famous for their heartiness and helped stave off fatigue, perfect for those who often found themselves on the defensive in battle. Maybe we should bring Wuklamot and that other friend of yours. Kryl, was it? Maybe not Wilclamot. She's plenty busy in the MSQ. Gods, those tacos were bloody but brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. It keeps going. Free me! I have other quests to do. I'm fairly sure. As soon as the Bakul Jaja gives the word will be off. Ooh, free music. Would that be a time to show you more of Tuliolal, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Juno. Then let us make haste to Yak'el. You ever just get a random ping on Discord and you just can't fucking find where it came from? Literally me? Literally me for real right now? Oh my god, what have I done? Help! 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 Panicking! We're good. Fixed it. We're good. How does this keep happening? I'm not even clicking on the fucking OBS. I have no hotkeys for the scene transition, I don't think. The VOD is ruined. Gotta restart. Okay, let's see if I can fucking actually find it. There it is. I've located it, and I'm still on that list. Very interesting. Okay, I'm back. I lied. No, I'm back. The sooner we clear this place out, the better. It's hard to blame anyone for wanting to take a peek inside. I know I certainly would. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift gods knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. For all, there's no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on a more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whosoever we find in there, we have to get them out quickly. I realize how preposterous it seems, but none of this is real. A Mimolja by the name of Surrealja created this place. Hello, fellow. And what if one of those weird shadow things decides to gobble you up? Any change? The city's not all what it should be. What I wouldn't give for a drink right about now. Any change? Nope. 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 Never seen a city like this in Tyrol before. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone. I hoped to take it with me, but it was stolen by some Tonawatan brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after him. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly as dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Didn't I see you in the Boyahara tree? get anything good from Aquarius. I don't think Al-Ra or Al-Ra adjacent beings existed in 11. We don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once, as this place is more dangerous than it looks. Oh no, he's just scrolls. Never mind. Are you talking to him? Oh, I never looked in here. The things I could have missed. What do you say? Welcome, Adulin Help, Magic Map Adventures. Welcome, Chamber of Commerce. We assist. Job. Labor. When I jumped through that rift, I was expecting a dungeon, or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever all this is. You gotta get out, man. It's dangerous, and I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. So something like that could be worth a fortune. Not going anywhere if there's riches just laying around for the taking. You're not fooling anyone. You just want all of the treasure for yourself. But I'm not leaving until I found it. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. It's a cube! Holy shit! We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electrope, but how? I take it you're the one that found this. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Bah, this isn't to Yolal. You have no authority here. I found it, and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him, and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. Ugh. We're already in her debt as it is. Fine. You've come here to make a fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. I couldn't help it, but over here you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we need. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. The money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. My work has been turning a tidy profit these days, so I have coin to spare. I'll offer up every last gil to my name, if I have to. That stone will be mine. An auction should hopefully make things easier for Bakuldaja, assuming he can outbid his competition, of course. I'm guessing Alexal was inspired by the nearby auction house. Still, that was quick thinking. Let's hold the auction already and get this over with. The following events cannot be skipped. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gills saved up from our work with the Lensguard. Hopefully, that will be enough. Okay. I've been waiting for something like this. So 1 million gil is significant, but not immense. Okay, it's enough. It's like you can reasonably make in 1 million gil in like a month or two, at most. We'll say a month or two of being in a high ranking position in employment. I see. There's no way that'll be consistent throughout the entire game, but. We'll see. We've 1 million gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. We're gonna bankrupt Bakudaja, let's go! Opening bid, 1 million gil. Going in strong. Damn. I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. Well, it's imperative that we recover the Electro. It wouldn't do to show your hand too early, but it's better to be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. I have no time for the back and forth of this bargain nonsense. All I need is 1 bid to win the stone. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expedition. So motherfucker here only has okay. Would that be 350,000? No. $15, 150, 1,500, 15,000, 150,000, 1,500,000. Divided by 2 is 750,000. Okay, so we can immediately outbid. Opening bid, 75,000. Let's go. Let's go. So, what's your offer? Placing my bid. The auction has begun. I'll bid your strong opening. We're immediate. Right then. How much will you start with? What are my options? 100,000. Oh, I'm so tempted. It's all in. All. It's fucking bankrupt Bakudaja. Let's go. 500,000 gil. Strong open. A bold opening bid, but I'm willing to bet that that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? 700,000 gil, all in. 700,000. How is anyone meant to compete with that? Damn it all. I'm not leaving without that stone. 720,000 gil. Raising your bid by such a narrow margin. Someone's reached their limit. 1 million gil. 730,000. finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Arntel. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. Motherfucker, I'm a merchant now. Well, you know, the hiatuses and all. I don't do much crafting at the moment, but you know, this looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. That was more expensive than I would have liked, but nothing a few hunt bills can't make up for, I hope. Okay, so now 750,000. We're gonna assume he says the same fucking thing if you spend 1 million, actually. 1 million gil can be acquired by hunting a few beasts. So 1 million gil can reasonably be acquired after killing, we will say, 5 reasonably dangerous, more dangerous than like the average adventurer can kill monsters. So it's not a ton of money. Like your average motherfucker in Ul'dah who is like living comfortably probably has upwards of 5 million gil passively. The inflation rate must be awful. Holy shit. Because even with like a yen, right? Where yen is roughly equivalent to cents, right? Good lord. As fun as it looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if that were me. I tend to get a little carried away under pressure. On the alt I'm definitely going to have at some point. I'm totally going all in with 1 million. Well done, friend. Now, let's have a look at that electrope. Gah, this presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep in bitter malice, the stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War, and was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord. Meaning Alexal must have been there with him. I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Excuse me, but you were speaking of the Shadow Lord just now. If there's any more you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Juneau. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. A most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolal and speak with the Landsguard. Arntel, come and meet us at Brightbloom Post. It's a quest? Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vana'diel, I should be happy to answer them. Me? I am no adventurer of any particular renown, if that's what you were expecting. Just a man come from Bastok looking to see more of the world. While I lack in fame, I make up for it with the strength of numbers. I've no shortage of friends willing to accompany me in pursuit of riches, should I reach out via Link Pearl. The armor I wear is proof of our accomplishments, salvaged from the depths of the Alzanal undersea ruins. That said, I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or bauble we've unearthed in our travels together. You understand, really? Or surely? Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions... The great dragon that slumbers in the depths of the Boyana tree. Yes, I know of it. As does any who would dare venture into Zeta. Stories of a great hero who did battle with a dragon, their harrowing encounter concluding with a strike at its heart, with the fabled blade riddle. If only they hadn't missed their mark. That blade is said to remain nested in the beast's bosom even to this day. To survive such a blow and live for all these years bespeaks a strength I struggle to imagine. And yet the tales of its might have not deterred the brave and foolhardy from venturing in the tree, hopeful they can slay Fafnir and claim its spoils. Few have reached Dragon's Eyrie and lived to tell of it. I've heard stories of the 5 warriors clad in black. If the fates are kind, I will never have the poor fortune to cross paths with them. They were not born, but forged from crystal, assuming the legends are true. The dawn goddess Altana wept 5 tears that gave birth to the 5 races: Hume, Elevon, Taru Taru, Mithra, and Gelka. The archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage. The darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. The prevailing theory is they served as guardians of some ancient paradise. Why doesn't it just keep the menu open, man? The great darkness of the Northlands. Hatred made manifest. There is not a soul in all of Vana'diel who doesn't know of the Shadow Lord. His sole desire was to bring about the extinction of Altana's children, and so he rallied together with the Beastmen, inciting what came to be known as the Crystal War. The Beastmen's assault was merciless, and it was not long before Bastok, Sandaoria, and Windhurst were brought to their knees. It was only after Archduke Kamlanot convinced them to join forces that the Grand Duchy of Juno, with the Grand Duchy of Juno, that they gained the momentum needed to push back. United as the alliance of Altana, they would eventually drive the Beastmen back from their lands, and soon found themselves going on the offensive in Jarkabard. The alliance proved victorious in the end, but not without a great many sacrifices. Peace had been restored to Vana'diel for a time at least. The Shadow Lord was somehow resurrected 20 years later, but thankfully he was slain before the Beastmen could be emboldened to take arms a second time. There is much speculation as to his origins. Most believe he was once a Gelka, if you can believe it. He was betrayed by one of his companions, mortally wounded and left to die. A dear friend of his was also said to have been cut down in the altercation. He succumbed to his wounds, but his rage and despair would remain, giving life to the Shadow Lord. If what you say is true, and he has returned once more, perhaps the flames of his hatred can never truly be extinguished. And I believe that's all. The fact he maintains a quest marker annoys me slightly, but I'll get over it. You know what? You know what? Oh no, I did. I was worried I never put it to a full volume. I unfortunately don't know how to navigate the city though, alas. unwoven though those threads may be. I was hoping a few of the Landsguard would be here already. The Landsguard all appear to be well trained and well armed. I dare say they would be a match even for our soldiers back home. Once again, we're left with nothing but time in our hands. Until Sabril shows himself, I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure. What a great idea. You're coming with me, Alexal, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though, the wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is no place to be unprepared. I welcome the challenge. I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel has been visited by some world-ending calamity. But no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do so long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that so terrible a thing? Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Sarilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Let's go! And with that, I think we're done. We're done? Definitely done, because there's a cutscene. Let's go. Meanwhile, in the echo of Trulia. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is it not so, Sarilja? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. How fortunate for me, he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn Servant. But he will be made fit to rule. I must choose. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world, to its knees. You've yet to hear any word of Surreal Jaw's whereabouts, but rest assured, you will be the first to know should we learn anything. And with that, we return to Ul'dah. Huzzah. Alright, I'm interested. It's not bad. There's some implications they're definitely not going to explain, like where does Vana'diel take place in relation to whatever you would call this universe. Was it another reflection and these echoes are the remainders of it because it got rejoined? Maybe? Is it, is this songbirds? No, it couldn't be. Is it, is it another instance kind of like the Final Fantasy 15 crossover where it's just a full other, and the near one for that matter, where it's just a full other universe, we're like actually jumping into proper multiverse territory? Because the other reflections are just echoes of the source, right? Or reflections, hence the name. Like, I kind of hope it's not another... No, because it comes down to the other crossover event, where it's just like a seasonal sort of event, which I did on stream. With that one adventurer lady, which is also from 11. So it's got to be tied in with that. Like, they follow the same rules. Or they should, at any rate. Reasonably speaking, whatever the explanation is for that is the same explanation is for this. Anyway, Little Lady's Day. I am to don the mantle of the Seneschal Prince, yet while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. A seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. I once knew a girl, years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, if it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for the audience, for my audience of one. A performance for her and her alone, and how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of the Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet even though I began all this for her, it has become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Arntel. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right, back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how to best serve my audience, then I shall have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Lady's Day stage, shall we? With all the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. Oh no, a Pokeball. What a shame. Following event. Yeah, sure. The stagehands seem swamped with last-moment adjustments. As you can see, the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer. Oh. Okay. I kind of preferred the zoom in point, but this is fine, I suppose. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of Seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor, and so precise in his movements. Now that I think on it, no matter the work we do together, he is never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plans we might propose. See there, a particularly eager Songbirds fan, come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Should we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. Ah, an employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Ladies' Day? I was curious about that myself. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'll be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. I've been thinking, Arentel, there's no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments, Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the Seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the Seneschal Prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the Royal Seneschal, then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Momodi at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of my costume decisions. There's no time. Let's divide the tasks between us. You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Arentel. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. You truly are my savior. I give you my word, the show will be a great success. Please, do be sure to attend. The nearest... honestly... I don't know, it's gonna be outside the Quicksand. Incorrect. Oh, you know what? Okay, I have to check. There is a chance. Okay, you're not what I was looking for, but I'll check you anyway. No. Does not look like there is. Damn it. I was hoping there would actually be like an event food item. Maybe it'd be like housing. Oh well. Arntel, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality. Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and a prince's style. Yes, I know exactly what his costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready in time for the performance. I am curious. What do you... Oh, you're a jeweler? Wait, what was the last one? Wait! There's no way. Okay. If that's what I think that is... That's cool. I always figured that even if there was a free version, like free air quotes, of the ceremony of eternal bonding, that you would still need to like get it through the log station. Which on a certain level, I suppose that is silly, but you know, eh. Return me to the quicksand. Thank you for lending a hand to young Peacock. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the new main attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Peacock himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance, yes? I've been standing for so long, my feet have fallen asleep, but at least the show is about to begin. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance of a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal Prince? What would a prince of Seneschals be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. Actually, that shirt might be nice for like merge. It's gonna depend how it dies. The boots could go on a few different glamours, again, depending on how it dies. Gloves maybe on Gunbreaker. I am Peacock, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it be but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments. A special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us. Thank the gods, I was so thirsty. Oh, that new menu's been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. The headpiece will go on actually no one. So, assuming we get the mic. I'm overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. But with that said, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous. Fair princess, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. So settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality, a wonderful display. Not bad, not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. Honeybee Lovely's got some competition. Arntel, thank you for coming to my performance. It was so magical to see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd. Was such an indescribable feeling. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksands server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about the festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you will be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. I will make no comment on the matter. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. Ah, I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there in front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me, as you have been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are every bit a Seneschal Prince yourself, so please do me the honor of accepting this gift. "'Tis the least I can, but the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now, I must be off to prepare for my next appearance." I too offer my sincerest gratitude for evaluating elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. The Little Ladies' Day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. That was nice. I enjoyed that. I couldn't look away, neither. All hail the Seneschal Prince. Can I squeeze out any more dialogue? No? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see what, Easter eggs we can hunt down. I rushed over just as soon as my work allowed. Did you see our darling Seneschal Prince? Doesn't he look splendid in that outfit? I think he's always there. Oh my god, it's the aliens! So this is a festival. Fascinating. Where are the Loperates? One day soon, our time will come. The homunculi shall be next to rule the stage. I'm guessing this is a reference to another little lady's day? For a sweet celebration, how sweetly we shall... Yeah, it has to be. I simply wasn't there for it or have forgotten it. These guys are always here. Are they always there? I think they are. People, they're always there. Not seeing anything else. Oh shit! Surrender yourself to wonder. Any dances? I wonder if you stick around for long enough, if the songbirds will come out too. That's nifty. Let's see if I can find anyone else. This is still here for screenshot purposes. They're always there. That poor man's been getting scolded by the guards for like the past 10 years. Poor guy. No, I think that's everything. So, quick peek at the... I pressed the wrong thing. I have made a terrible mistake. Fixed it? Anyway. Preview, not equip. What? Try on. Okay, I am so interested in what made me think I was looking for the word preview. You know, I don't see this headpiece being used because, you know, by me. Lots of other people are gonna fucking love that. Okay, how does it die? Please do not be disappointing. So far, so good. It's a solid for first die channel. I think I can do things with this. Although it doesn't take ruby red that well. That's kind of whatever. And then the second die channel, that's not bad at all, actually. Okay, I can imagine probably red mage. Probably red mage. But that is quite good. As far as the gloves are concerned, yeah, probably Gunbreaker. Yeah, these boots may end up on a few things, depending on how they die. Hang on. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on die 2. Oh, that gold is stuck, though. Which does quite heavily limit what glamours it fits well on. But, hey, that is a problem for later me. So, I'm going to wrap up here. It took me a little longer than I was expecting, all told, but, you know, not bad. So, I want to thank anyone for stopping by who did, anyone for watching who did. Really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. Next time will be who knows when. I'm going to be off work for a week, starting on Thursday. So, maybe, but, no promises. I don't know. Maybe try and aim for like once a week until I get back into things. But, again. I don't really have any plans. Obviously, I intend to try to get back into doing the seasonal events as they come out. I'm definitely going to be doing the patches as they come out because I want to see if they can salvage Dawn Trail. I'll say right here and now, I have very low expectations for the next patch. I think even if they are listening to the fans, I don't think that they have the time or resources to pivot until at the earliest patch 3. But we'll see, right? And honestly speaking, I don't even think that they need to pivot that hard. They just need to tweak their writing substantially. Because like the gameplay design is genuinely quite good. But I think I'll save those rants for another time. So yeah, one more time. Thank you. And until I stream again, have a good one all.